Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming part 2 of my Sephora 2020 revisited video. So basically I'm going to go over all of the products I picked up from Sephora in the year 2020 and give you guys some reviews and talk about regrets, must-haves, must-loves for the upcoming sale, or if we're in the middle of the sale when I post this, then hopefully this will still be helpful for you guys. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Karen Harris. I love Sephora so much. I love buying makeup, swatching new makeup, just thinking about new makeup. It's all part of my hobbies. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, highly recommend subscribing to my channel, turning on that post notification bell. I wouldn't want you to miss any of it. And without further blabbering, let's talk about some things I bought from Sephora in 2020. Okay, so in part 1, if you haven't seen it, I will link it so you guys can go check it out. You might want to watch that one first, just so you guys can keep things organized. Otherwise, no problem. I'm starting from the date March 15th. So I talked about 40 products in the first part, and now I'm going to talk about the rest of the products I bought towards the end of 2020. So the first thing on my list that I bought on 5/15 was the Ciate London nail stickers for $18. Now they already have a new set out, and I already have my eye on it for the upcoming sale, or whenever, the April sale that I'm planning on participating in. These are such a fun way to spice up your nail game, and my nails have been doing really great recently. They've been growing really nicely. They haven't been breaking. I'm wearing a Holo Taco nail polish today. This is Green Taffy, such a great green shade in case you guys are big fans of green shades like I am. So I love that, and I just picked up some of her new creams that she launched. She launched like a green, a yellow, a gray. Really fun shades for spring and summer. So I'm very excited to get these new stickers to play with those. But I remember these Ciate London nail stickers. Pretty easy to use. I would recommend using a tweezer and not putting too many stickers on your nails, but they're really fun and you get so much variety. So I really appreciated that purchase from last year. And then I bought the Touch and Soul Aurora Medalist Shadow for $13. These were on sale and I'd heard so many good things about it, and the shade that I picked up, Aurora, is kind of a dupe to Lime Chrome from Natasha Denona. I don't know if they still sell these Touch and Soul products. I know they were on sale for a long time. It seemed like maybe they were trying to get rid of them. I'm not 100% sure, but so many videos where people were recommending them and raving about them. So I did pick one shade up and it is really beautiful, but after that I didn't want to buy any more because I hardly use single shadows, but it's really pretty. And then on 6/22, I bought all of the Patrick Ta blushes for $34 a piece. I think the blush shades he picked out are so stunning. I think they're also beautiful. I really like the nude shade he did and like the reddish shade. I think it's like She's So LA and She's So Different. Those were like my two favorite shades, but I think all of his blushes are really cute, and now I'm so excited because he's launching bronzers, and I definitely have my eye on at least one of the shades during the upcoming sale. So on 6/23, I picked up the Natasha Denona Bronze Eyeshadow Palette for $63. Funny enough, I'm actually wearing the Alter Ego dupe, the Canyon palette, on my eyes today, so I think that's pretty funny. But the Natasha Denona Bronze palette is a great everyday warm neutral eyeshadow palette if you guys are interested in something like that, and it's one of my favorite $65 eyeshadow palettes from Natasha Denona. The next thing I bought is on 6/30, I bought the Melt She's in Parties eyeshadow palette for $48. That palette was one of my favorite palettes of 2020. So gorgeous. Definitely more on the grungy purpley side of things, and usually I'm not really into purples that much, but it's such a gorgeous palette. The formula is perfection, and I feel like with Melt you get two different formulas. There's like this really good eyeshadow formula, and then there's like the dusty palettes that just don't blend, or they're like very gently pigmented, like the 420 palette or the Rust palette or the Millennial Pinks, you know, not to name drop. But yeah, there's some bad palettes from Melt, and then there's She's in Parties, and She's in Parties is definitely one of the good ones. Highly recommend if you guys are interested in that. 701, I bought the Gucci bronzer. So nice. I would highly recommend picking up the Gucci bronzer if you didn't already during the Sephora sale. It's so bougie. I mean, it has like this little compartment where there's a little brush, and I just love the packaging. It's very nice. I don't buy a lot of high-end makeup, but I just love these Gucci Beauty compacts, so I really, really do like the bronzer, and I would recommend picking that up if you're interested. 814, I bought some more things. I bought the Tatcha Rice Wash, which was right when it launched, I believe, and that was $35. So good. I'm almost done with that product, so I'm going to re-up on it in the April sale. Then I also bought the Hourglass Infinity Powder for $50. I like that powder. It's not my favorite. A few of my YouTube friends were raving about it when it launched, so I did cave and buy it then. I would like to use it more, though. I think I might need to pull that back out and use it some more. And then I also bought the Bumble and Bumble gel because I have so many baby hairs and I wanted a nice hair gel to kind of use it to tame all my baby hairs. So I keep that in my upstairs bathroom. And I've barely made a dent in it because I don't use it that much, but it definitely does come in handy. When I want to do like a slick ponytail, I will put that in my baby hairs to keep them calm. And then on 8/24, I bought one of my favorite blushes of all time, the Hourglass At Night blush for $40. Still highly recommend checking that out if you guys are interested in a beautiful red toned blush. And I know the Hourglass blushes are kind of pricey, but if you're able to get it on a deal, you might as well. Then I bought the Natasha Denona Chromium eyeshadow in the shade Scarab for $28. This was a multi-chrome eyeshadow collection that she did, and I didn't really want like all of them. I know some people bought all of the shades. I felt like Scarab was the one that really caught my attention. So I did pick it up, and it's beautiful, but let me be honest with you guys, I have not used that this whole time. I haven't used it, so probably not something that I would recommend that you guys run out and buy. On 8/26, I bought the Fenty highlighter palette for $15. It was on like a major sale. Palette came out for holiday like 2018 or 2019, and they've just had it on sale ever since. So for 15 bucks, I did pick it up. I was going to use it on myself, but I realized that I didn't need another highlighting palette, so I did add it to my giveaway pile. Hopefully put that in a future giveaway soon. And then on 9/02, I bought a few things. I bought the Tower 28 gloss in Almond. That's when they launched the Milky glosses, and so I bought the shade Almond, which is actually sitting right here. It's the gloss I have on today. And then I actually received the Milky collection from Tower 28, so I actually have two almond glosses from Tower 28, which I'm not mad about. You guys know how much I love their lip glosses. And then in that same order, I bought the Natasha Denona Glam palette, which is her neutral cool tone palette, for $65. I bought the Rare Beauty foundation for $29. That's a nice foundation, but it's not like my favorite foundation of all time. And then I bought the blush in the shade Joy, which is a really pretty liquid blush, but let me be honest with you guys, I have not used that in so long. Oh my gosh, it's probably in my blush drawer. Yeah, I see it here. I need to pull it out and use it. I haven't used it in so long. And then I also bought their concealer for $19. And again, it's a nice concealer. Is it my favorite concealer? Absolutely not. It's just okay. So on 10/01, I bought flash shipping. I literally wrote down bought flash shipping for $15 because I was like one of the few people left on planet Earth that thought that flash shipping was still a part of being Sephora or VIB Rouge. Not the case, my friend. Not the case. It's not a perk of Rouge anymore. If you want 2-day shipping, you actually have to buy flash shipping regardless of your status at Sephora. So I decided to actually pay for flash shipping, which honestly, it was a good investment. It's nice to know that my orders are going to get to me in 2 days. So it's kind of like Amazon Prime. You know, you pay one time for a year to have free shipping or fast shipping. So I'm okay with that. Just wanted to let you guys know that you have to buy flash shipping in case you didn't know, like me. So on 10/02, I did buy the Makeup by Mario Master Metallics palette for $46. I was really excited for the new Makeup by Mario brand, and so I wanted to check out something from him, But honestly, nothing in his collection really screamed to me. And then I bought the Master Metallics, but I definitely regretted that palette purchase because it's just not something I'm going to reach for. So I would recommend, in my infinite wisdom of Sephora purchases, if there's nothing you want from a new launch, then just don't buy it. Don't buy it. Don't get tempted. Don't feel like you need to support your favorite YouTuber, makeup artist, things like that. Like, it just, that was so silly. I really regret buying that palette. On 10/10, I bought the Natasha Denona I Need a Glow highlighter for $42. It's a beautiful highlighter, but again, some of Natasha Denona face products are just a cut above the rest, and that one is just okay for me. And then I bought the Natasha Denona Mini Zendo palette, which honestly I was, again, not a fan of that color story, so I regret that palette as well for $25. So on 10/03, I bought the new NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation for $40. This one was another regret. I love NARS complexion products. The matte foundation, it is matte, which that part I don't mind. I just don't feel like it wears really nicely on me. I feel like it's a little patchy. I don't know. I just didn't love that foundation as much as I like their Sheer Glow. And there's another foundation I really like from them that's a long wearing kind of dewy finish. So just not my favorite foundation from NARS. I just don't like it. So if I could go back, I would not purchase that foundation. I also bought the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray, and that was $35. And I bought the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter for $44. I feel like I definitely need to go on a setting spray no-buy because I have so many setting sprays that I need to finish up. And so I really haven't used my Charlotte Tilbury one in a long time, but I do remember liking that. And then the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter is a nice product. But again, it's not something I reach for every time I do my makeup, but when I'm in the mood for something glowy, I will definitely reach for that. And then on 11/24, I bought the Fenty Glow Trio. That one was inspired by my friend Angelica. She was raving about the highlighter from that little set, so I was very curious about it, and I got it for like $29.50. And I also bought the Patrick Star One Size eyeshadow palette for $21. I was gonna do a video on that, but I decided, I think, to put that in a giveaway as well because I feel like the time came and went, and it was so affordable that I bought it, and it was a beautiful neutral palette, but I think I would rather put that in a giveaway for you guys. And then on 12/07, so we're in the last month of the year of 2020, I bought the Huda Stick Foundation for $39, which I just talked about this in my wishlist video for Sephora. I really like this foundation. I'm actually wearing it right now, and I want to get a dark shade for the summertime, but I really like this shade, and I bought it in the shade Biscuit. This is 405N. So it's a really good stick foundation. I know people were raving about it when it first launched, but I was like, I have so many foundations, I don't need it. And then I caved and bought it. On that same day, I bought the Violet Voss Tie-Dye 4 palette for $36. Violet Voss does some really beautiful, colorful palettes. So I think I had a coupon code, which is why I bought the palette. But I did actually end up sending that one back because I didn't even have time for it. I don't know why I bought it. It was definitely an impulsive buy, so I did end up sending that one back. On 12/08, the Lunar Beauty blush palette came in stock, and it was available on Sephora for $35, and all my friends rave about the Lunar Beauty blush palette, so I did finally pick that up. I'm glad I was able to do that. On 12/09, I bought the Fenty Cream Gloss Bomb, or whatever this is called, the Fenty Beauty Cream in Honey Waffles. Oh my gosh, I love this shade. If you guys watch my channel often, I talk about it quite often. And that's just such a fun, like, tan girl friendly, neutral, lippy shade for you guys to check out. And then on 12/23, I bought a few things. This must have been me thinking like, it's a birthday treat. So I bought the Maison Margiela replica perfume in Bubble Bath for $30. I also bought the Way Thick hair mask for $38. I've been wanting to try that. I actually think that's a decent hair mask if you like to, you know, do hair mask and pamper your hair every once in a while. And then I, of course, had to buy a Laneige cream toner for $33 because I'm always buying those. And I bought the Dior Quint in Tutu for $62. Again, that was a huge regret of mine. I thought the shades were so boring. I thought I was going to become a Dior bitch and start buying like Dior quads. No, 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 no. I can't do luxury eyeshadows other than like Pat McGrath because they're too boring for me. I'm just being very honest with you guys. And I would rather buy like a fun indie eyeshadow palette than spend like $80, $60 on like Dior, Tom Ford. Just not for me, you know? So then my last purchase of 2020 at Sephora was on 12/24. I bought the Hourglass Mini Ambient Lighting Edit Palette for $40.50. It was on sale. What can I say? I'm a sucker for Hourglass products, and it was the day before Christmas. I was feeling generous with myself, so I did pick that palette up, and that one I actually really enjoy. I just don't think I would ever buy an Hourglass palette full price anymore because they're incredibly hard to use up, so I felt a little bit better getting a little discount on that particular palette. So that's it for part 2 of my Sephora 2020 Revisited. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what are some of your favorite products that you picked up from Sephora last year. You guys know I'm so nosy. I love chatting to you guys in my comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video. And I just want to remind you guys, if you are watching this video and the Sephora sale is still going on, I will have a Sephora link in my description box. If you guys use my links to shop, thank you so much. It really helps out my channel, so I just want to give that a shout out. I do have a Sephora VIB sale playlist. I will link that for you guys at the end if you want some more suggestions of things to buy. I've been doing these types of videos over the years, so if you feel like binge watching, I think that will be so fun. But yeah, that's everything. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video tomorrow. Bye guys!